Hi Scorpio, this is your November 20th through November 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past. Spread after that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances real quick. And then we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week's spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Hierophant, clarified by the Sun. We have the High Priestess. Then we have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with Death and the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, pretty much any zodiac sign. What I can tell you right away, Scorpio, is your perception of this person right away out the door will be that this person is a keeper. Okay, I see this throughout this whole reading. Right, the Queen of, you're in this reading at least twice, by the way. You're in the main spread on the left, that Queen of Cups, that would be you. And the Death card in the middle of the potential outcome, that's most definitely you. That's your major arcana card, right? And the Four of Pentacles right next to the deck, this is when we want to hold on to something, never let it go. All right, and in this case, it translates into you wanting to keep this person, right? Then you yourself in the middle, the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, right? And as I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, I simply asked how will Scorpio feel about this, and the Ten of Pentacles showed up. Yes, this is somebody you see yourself with 10, 20, 40, 100 years from now, because the Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment or marriage. As a matter of fact, the very first card that came out is the Hierophant. Right, so let's talk about that real quick. So it is the very first card that came out. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but the Hierophant could be interpreted so many different ways. Perhaps, again, since it is a card of a commitment or marriage, that's one way to interpret it. Perhaps it's just the way of the universe to show you that, yes, this is somebody you could be spending the rest of your life with. Right? For others, perhaps this is how you know this person, or how you will get acquainted through the Hierophant. And again, the Hierophant could be someone getting married. Perhaps you're going to a wedding, or you could be going to like an engagement party. You could be going to church or temple or whatever, wherever you go, right? Whatever your belief is, you could be meeting this person there. Someone's child could be baptized, because the Sun, clarifying the Hierophant card, there is a child in the Sun card, so perhaps it has something to do with that. The Hierophant could be a card of education. All right, so perhaps you're meeting this person, or you know this person through education in some shape or form. The Hierophant could be something formal, something official. So perhaps you work with this person, or you could be meeting this person at some kind of a formal event or formal function. You see, there's just so many ways to interpret the Hierophant. But the good news, again, this is a commitment or marriage card as well, and it's the first card that came out. The Sun, clarifying the Hierophant, could be a Leo you're dealing with. As already mentioned, there is a child in the Sun card, but it's a card of clarity. That's one way to interpret the Sun. Clarity. Just like the Ace of Swords, the first card in the potential outcome. It's also a card of clarity, right? So you will be crystal clear right away what this person means to you. You will see yourself together with them 20 years from now. And I keep seeing that it's going to happen right away. Right? And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. All right? So you will be, so it's like instant happiness, instant clarity, instant understanding and realization that this person is the keeper. The High Priestess right next to the Hierophant could be interpreted different ways as well, but one of the ways is intuition. Again, your intuition will kick in right away and tell you that this person is the one. All right, so everything in this reading is talking about you not, taking time to realize what this person means to you. The world on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I always interpret the world as the happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happy or happier chapter of your life is about to begin with this person. And going back to the potential outcome, yes, the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is the word yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. Death in the middle, that's you, your major arcana card. And the Four of Pentacles, as I already mentioned, yeah, you want to hold on to it, to this person, when you see them, when you meet them. This person is a keeper. Alright, Scorpio, hope all of this makes sense. Really happy for you, congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Scorpio, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Hangman. We have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Well, I see spreads like this a lot for this week, right? Especially in the couples spread, right? Because we do have Thanksgiving here in the United States this week, so it's going to be a long weekend for a lot of people, not everybody, unless you're in retail or entertainment or like food industry. If you're not in those industries, then a lot of people are going to be traveling, right? Or spending time with families, right? And the Eight of Wands kind of in the middle right there. One of the ways to interpret that Eight of Wands is travel, going on a trip. So it could be you going on a trip, or it could be someone coming to you, right? Somebody could be visiting with you. And the Eight of Wands is also a card of communication, right? We start with the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Hangman. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. The Hangman could be a Pisces you're waiting for, but the Hangman is also a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So there is no progress because you're waiting. You're either waiting for you to go somewhere, or for someone to come stay with you, or you're waiting for some kind of a communication. All right, the Eight of Wands could be a phone call, or letter, an email, a text message coming to you, and that's what you're waiting for. It is on its way. Right? If you're waiting for some kind of a communication, it's coming. And based on that communication, you can move forward. Right? Or if you're waiting for this week so you could go travel, or if you're waiting for someone to come stay with you, yeah, that's what's happening. Right? The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this card has to do with family, people getting married. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of commitment, marriages, that type of a deal. So obviously this has something to do with your family, right? And the Page of Pentacles right next to the deck, perhaps you're paying for something, or it could be paperwork for some of you with that Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be like paying for the tickets, or paying for food, or what have you. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Seven of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with an Aries or Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. Alright, so you are going out this week. I don't know if you're going to go out by yourself or with friends, or perhaps your ex is going to reach out to you and see if you are available one of the evenings, one of the nights, and I think you are. I see you either running into this person while you're already out, or you're going out with this person, And it's not a cup of coffee that we're talking here. We're talking about adult beverage consumption. Yep. So let's talk about this real quick. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So here's the invitation, all right? Or if you're already out with friends or by yourself, perhaps your ex is going to be at the same place, and they will offer to purchase you an adult beverage, right? And let's talk about that Seven of Cups in the middle. Every once in a while, the Seven of Cups comes through as a card of intoxication. So be careful as to how much you consume. But one thing will most likely lead to another, and you and your ex will be leaving that establishment together. All right, that's how I see this. Now that you know this, you don't have to, but that's what I see here. All right, the Fool right next to the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool, it's like literally, let's just have some fun. Okay, let's just have some fun. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. And but then you can decide what you want to do about this. But I do see you connecting with this person, whatever their zodiac sign is. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio. This week we have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. I don't see much work going for you this week. Some of you are going to be feeling under the weather. I'm just being honest with you. Others of you, you just need to take some time off. Perhaps you do get all 4 days off this week, but you may even want to take the whole week off. And I see you resting. I see you getting a lot of rest. Some of you, because you will feel under the weather. I don't mean to spoil it for you, but hopefully you can take some vitamins and prevent this from happening. Right? But I see you resting. Perhaps you're going to be going to some kind of a retreat, you know, away from everybody, or you could be just doing staycation. But yeah, we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of a wish come true. Perhaps you've been wishing for some time off. But it's also a card of healing. Okay, the Four of Swords right next to the deck. The person in the Four of Swords is laying down. Again, because they are under the weather or because they just need some time off to recharge, to unplug, to whatever, right? And the Nine of Wands, kind of in the middle right there. Yeah, it's like you're going to put the do not disturb sign somewhere, right? But either figuratively speaking or literally, do not disturb. And the Queen of Cups, the first card that came out, that's you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Ten of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, and the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. What you're not expecting is a major fight, probably between you and the Emperor, right? And it's not just a fight, it's severing ties. I don't know who's going to start this. Perhaps this was unavoidable in terms of it was just something that's about to boil over. Right, so yeah, the Emperor, the second card from the left. It could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor could be like a boss figure or a father figure to some of you. And the Emperor could be somebody who is, in this case, somebody who is like a control freak. So perhaps you're just tired of this person telling you what to do or controlling you, micromanaging you, and there's going to be a fight. Again, I don't know who's starting it. The Tower on the bottom of the deck, it's one of your major arcana cards, Scorpio, but at the same time, the Tower is when things fall apart. And the Five of Swords right next to the deck, it is a card of an ugly fight. It's a card of severing ties. And the first card that came out, the Ten of Swords, it is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending. So yeah, whoever this Emperor is, I think you guys are going your separate ways. Perhaps for some of you, it could be a boss at your workplace who is either leaving or they're being fired. That could be another scenario here. All right, but yeah, it's definitely, I don't think you're going to be seeing much of the Emperor anymore. Not anytime soon after this takes place. All right, Scorpio, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.